With over 300 farms covering more than 50,000 acres, Nottoway County knows agriculture. The bulk of the business resides in livestock and poultry, while tobacco, wheat, corn, soybeans, and hay give Nottoway a diverse array of crops. Join me as we explore the farms, people, and beauty of Nottoway County. For generations, the Triple R farm has operated as a dairy farm, until 2020 when Andy Ware started to take over the family operation. With the time and labor demands of a dairy farm not ideal for a small operation, Andy decided to shift his focus to beef cattle.
My grandmother started in Bedford County, Virginia, had a dairy farm there. She moved here in 1976, bought the property that we're on now, and we were a dairy farm up until 2020. Then we sold the dairy cows, moved into Angus and Wagyu cattle. My parents getting older, kind of wanting to slow down some, and it was a lot more work than they wanted to do and a lot more than I could handle by myself. So between that and not having trouble finding labor to work.
The Triple R provides a direct-to-consumer beef sale where customers can pre-order the amount and type of beef they want.
We're running about around 300 head of mama cows, raising our calves out, and then we keep about, 60 to 80 Wagyu that we feed out and we sell them directly to the consumer. Do beef shares, quarter cows, halves, wholes, whatever. And we find a lot of repeat customers and people love it, so it's been going pretty good.
Along with the beef cattle, Triple R Farms is diversified with row crops, which are a necessity to help offset when beef prices are low.
Without diversity, we probably wouldn't be here today, because a lot of times in the ag fields, like right now, beef is selling great at all-time highs, and crops are really at probably an all-time low. So you have the beef side can help out the crop side when in this situation, and then 10 years from now, it might be the exact opposite, So as long as you have somewhere you can make a little money, keep the rest of it afloat.
With labor being a concern, sometimes you have to rely on new technologies to get the job done.
It definitely helps a lot. I'm kind of new to it so far, but getting the hang of it, and it's been a great help being able to run over a lot of acreage by myself, kind of do it all, one-man deal. Not running over any crops, give you a put fungicide on corn that's taller than something you could run a machine over top of is a big benefit. We're going to use it this fall, spreading cover crop seed, stuff like that. The technology is great when it's working. It can be a headache sometimes to work on. You have a wire that's got a break in it or something like that, it can really be a headache, but when it's working, it's awesome.
Much like the Triple R, Watson Farms had to change as well in recent years. For over 30 years, Pete Watson raised broiler chickens for Tyson Foods. But when the local processing plant closed, Mr. Watson and other farms had to make a change.
I've been here since 1986. We bought the farm back then. My daughter was just being born. And we come in 1990. I put bird houses in, the first two. We raised broilers for Tyson Foods. And in 2016, I think it was, we put the two big broiler houses in. So we had like 140,000 birds here every 6 weeks.
Several other farms were affected by the Tyson closure, so along with Mr. Watson, they too changed from broilers to egg-laying chickens and formed a co-op.
When Tyson shut down, we went in and formed a co-op. 5 or 6 of us went to Indiana. We come back, and Dutch Country got in touch with us, and actually they shut down in April and May, and in September I brought the first house of pullets back from Indiana. We would like to get this co-op to grow probably to 1 million birds or better. And we're still raising pullets. We've probably got 1.5 million pullets in the field right now we raise for other companies.
With all the challenges this new endeavor poses to Watson Farms, the motivation is obvious.
Grandkids make you do a lot of stuff you don't plan on. My wife said we're crazy. I shouldn't be doing this, but it is what it is, and I enjoy it, and I like the cows, I like the chickens. It's just another chapter. My son, like I said, will be taking over. My daughter lives in Virginia Beach, her girls, and it's leaving something for them. That's how I see it. It's just a legacy, I reckon. And,
From changes to the constant, the country basket at Sunny Slope Orchard has been a mainstay in Nottoway County for over 100 years.
At Sunny Slope Orchard, we're in Burkeville, Virginia, and what we do is we pick peaches for everyone, for the whole community. There's probably about 20 acres of peaches. There are a few apple trees and nectarine trees and et cetera, but overall peach trees. And every day we pick from 6 o'clock to 9, 10 o'clock sometimes, and we supply the community with peaches. We've been doing this since 1908. It was 600 acres at one point. Now we're down, like I said, to about 20, but it's never ceased to exist. There's always been peaches.
Straight from the orchard to the country basket. For generations, families have been stopping here to get their peaches.
Right from here, we get onto Orchard Road and onto 360, and they come right to the fruit stand. Put them on the table, sell all day. Some of them, if we have too many, we'll put them in the packing shed or cold storage. But essentially that day, the peaches that you're getting were picked that day.
A landmark in the community, Country Basket at Sunny Slope Orchard has been proud to be a part of Nottoway County and plans to keep feeding and hiring the people of this rich agricultural area.
It's a staple, and it's there to stay, but yeah. People have been coming there for a long time. That's the #1 peach place in Southern Virginia right there, yeah. Maybe all of Virginia, I don't know. Good people in Nottoway County in general. A lot of really nice folks. And really loyal to us over the years. You know, they shop with us, and and like I said, their families have shopped with us forever. And it's funny too, like you'll have people that have shopped with us for, all these years, and then they'll have like a grandson or a great-grandson, and this happens all the time now, and they're working for us now. So like that really adds to the flavor too, that these are really good customers, and now, now their grandchild is working for us,
A resilient farming community prepared to meet the changing landscape. Nottoway County has the roots and the determination to be a successful agricultural community for years to come. For Real Virginia, I'm Mike Voyak.